Well, folks, after making a few crap decisions with hotels, Ferry banned me, so I've redeemed myself. Winning club class up way home, and the upgrade's hardly anything. Yeah, let's take you in. Club class. Have you? When did you put that on? Honestly, folks, everywhere we've been, if there's been a free dressing gown, Ferry's had it on within seconds. And you'll notice she's drinking a glass of wine.
Free?
Free. Because you get a complimentary minibar.
Don't do club.
Let's have a look, let's try and show you. I can't open the fridge door. There we are, folks. Beer, there's wine, red wine. You get a kettle, you get a brewing tackle, you get a double bed, which is a must on these. There's also in the ceiling bunk beds, but yeah, get a double bed, you get a TV, we get a little tunnel for look out of, and then I'll set you into the ensuite. You get all these freebies everywhere. Oh, like a bit of freebies. And you know what, folks? It was hardly out the upgrade, honestly. I went on, just thought, I'll just check and see, and it was hardly anything. So, the reason I've just put this camera on now, because you'll be watching the video back and you'll wonder why we turned the camera off and the film coming on.
Yeah.
We got told to actually take the cameras off the helmet, not just switch them off. We had to take them off the helmets. So we'll fail hold the little camera tomorrow, the little GoPro. She'll hold it in her hand. Yeah, she'll hold it in her hand so you can hardly see it because it doesn't flash or nothing. That we've got the flash turned off. So we'll do that in the morning, and we're gonna have a good night tonight. So see you later.
Cheers. Last night.
It's over.
But we were even speaking about when we're getting on
Yeah,
here.
about the next one.
Planning the next one.
But we'll talk about that tomorrow anyway, folks. There's a bit of drinking be done here. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
With one heel against the Ladies and gentlemen, your pride of home production team there in Under the Sea.
You guys are making waves!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've still got plenty more entertainment coming your way. We've got 2 more shows from our fabulous team there. One at 9 o'clock, which tonight is our musicals theme show, Step in Time. And then at 10:30, if we have any fans of The Greatest Showman, you're going to love our Greatest Showman theme show, Rewrite the Stars. It's at 10:30 on this very stage. As well as that, there are cabarets from our team and myself. And coming up very shortly, we do have a fabulous children's story from wonderful children's entertainment there.
Yep, tonight we'll see the second best looking mermaid all evening. Me with a beard.
Morning, folks, how are we doing? As we got off of you, well, as we boarded this boat, the Pride of Hull, they wouldn't let us put cameras on. Same coming off, they made us take them off the helmet and take our helmets off. They've checked every single bike coming off. Never had this before. Never had it before, but what can you do, eh? What can you do? You gotta oblige. It's blowing a gale. We need to get home. We've got a gazebo up at garden. It's got to be everywhere. At Little won't be able to take that down. Oh, anyway, that was the boat. Anyway, the Pride of Hull, absolutely stonking. We had a cabin right there at front, but on the front of the ship, a club cabin, minibar, all that, absolutely faultless. It was great. Fair loved it. She thought she was the queen. And as always, as soon as we get there, she slips into the complimentary dressing gown. Oh. Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, we need juice. Fuel light's virtually on. Didn't want to stop putting it on in Holland to put it in, but we'll get up roadie and I get through Hull and we'll get some motion lotion. So I'll speak to you in a bit, folks.
Bye.
Oh, I've got to say, folks, loads of cyclists on board. I don't know whether they're going on now, but shed loads of cyclists. It was just chaos getting off that. I've never ever had that with P&O getting off here. It's always been pretty much straight off, like, but a bit of a shambles. Oh, what was going on? Yeah, what didn't help it, there was a wagon driver, he must have slept in on all of the things. How you don't hear him, I'll never know, but he must have slept in. His wagon was blocking loads of stuff, and they kept shouting him on tannoy, could the driver of such a vehicle come and get your wagon because it's blocking everything. So, hey, back in Blighty. We'll get home, get some bacon and egg. I'm starting a diet tomorrow, folks. I was no good on this tour really. For that, I was proper unfit really. Oh, it won't happen again, I'm telling you. Will not happen again. The Humber Bridge, folks. I tell you what, it's blowing a hoolie. It was forecast. We was in the cabin last night, and we had BBC on. They were saying bad storm winds and gale force winds and storms and that. So we're going to pull up for fuel in a minute to throw the old waterproof jackets on, because I can't see us getting back over tops without getting a downpour. Back to silly UK fuel prices, but there you go. It is what it is. Oh God. Oh, well, Dutch bikers have folded us in. They must be at the same boat. Get filled up. What's up? Oh, sorry folks, Fairlight's starting the bike now. She's took it on herself, that's her job now. She's now the official bike starter. It's breezy up here, folks. Jeez, tonight. Oh, it's shocking. Absolutely shocking. Great if you're in a car, you can just fly along. We've been riding sideways for a bit of it then. It's just gusty though, which is the worst one. It out of nowhere, bang, and you have to just lean into it. Right, a lot of Dutch lads have pulled over at petrol station. They're gearing up for it now, I think. Well, back to the UK. I'm back to smart or dumb motorway building. Oh, I've put visor out, folks. It's blowing a hoolie. But yeah, back in here 2 minutes and sat in traffic. But hey what we've done this time, come back on a Saturday, so we've not got the rush hour traffic coming out of Hull and that. And at the moment, we've not seen a drop of bloody rain. Put these waterproofs on, I'm sweating like a... Well, I'm not going to say it, let's get loads of thumbs down, you know what I mean? It's been 2 weeks where it's just... it started off... It happens with all the normal holidays, doesn't it? It starts off and you're like, you've got all time in the world, and then not before you know it, it's like, Jesus, going home in 2 days, and then you're getting up in the morning for come home, and now it's like the last little stint, and then it's like, rest of today off, tomorrow off, and then back to work Monday, and it's like, it's been and gone on it. All that waiting and anticipation, it's just been and gone. It's start planning for the next one now. Although I'm off again, and with Ferry being a teacher, I've got to take my holidays in school kids holidays and all that, like, so I've booked the last week off in August, so I think we're going to do something then. Might bob up to Scotland or something. We'll do something. We will do something. But the bike, yeah, it's been great. It's absolutely faultless. And a lot comfier than I expected. I read all reports, seats going to kill you. Yeah, it's not the best seat in the world, but it's by far not the worst. The cross-toller seat was worse than this, and to be honest, on this bike, you know when you're riding bikes, boys and girls, or whatever you want to be called, you take your legs off, don't you, and dangle them sometimes. I've never had to do it on this. Weird as anything. I was only thinking the other day, because on the GS, when we had the GS Adventure, after about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I used to have to take my legs off and let my legs hang for a bit. On this, you don't. Strangely enough, you don't.
whether the pegs are lower or I don't know, or just different position, but you don't have to take your legs off on this. Oh, hang on. Go as fast as you want, signs. And then the Citroen pulled. This Citroen's just haunting us, honestly, folks. No matter how fast I go, he goes past and he gets in front. He must like it. Anyway, let's get a bit closer to home. I'll get over the top, so we'll put camera back on. Well, folks, it's just started drizzling. I knew I was going to get it. We're about, 40 miles from home, so I'm not that fussed, to be honest. The wind is horrendous. It is absolutely horrendous. Face just took right in behind me, aren't you? And we get behind a wagon with hay. And it's going everywhere. Unbelievable. No, we're only 40 miles from home now, so we was going to stop for brekkie on the way home, but with weather being... Can you see that, folks? I've got hay on the bike. Look. All that about. Oh, Jesus. I need to get past this fella. Yeah, it's a really gusty wind. It's not just like a blowy wind, it's just every now and again it grabs the bike. Oh, we're past that anyway. We've put the cameras off and try and have a chat to you. I can't even hear myself think. The wind is howling. It might happen when we get on country roads near home, I think. Yeah, fair's going off. I'll just leave the camera running for a bit, folks, just so you can see what we're having to deal with. Jesus. I've just been talking to fair folks about the journey home from Hull compared to the journey home from the Channel Tunnel. The difference is a different world, absolute different world. Hour and 40 minutes and we're virtually home now. Hour and 40 minutes and not even got around bloody M25 on the other way. Just costs a bit more, doesn't it? Yeah, Ferry just said it's worth every penny. I don't think Ferry's remote's charged up proper, so we're struggling getting two up on microphones. Well, last little stint, folks. 12 mile. We come off this motorway in a little bit, and that's us done. Done and dusted. Start planning the next one.
Definitely start planning the next one.
Trouble with this tour was, obviously, as you know, if you've watched the other videos, I had trouble when I went self-employed. It didn't work out and ended up out of pocket by a long way. So then we had to get the bike, all the bits and bobs, and so by the time it come to saving for the tour was already, in a couple of months' time. So we have scraped a bit on this one.
Say that again.
Yeah.
But it hasn't spoiled it in any way.
Oh no! Sometimes it shows what you can do, even if you're on a bit of a budget. We've still been everywhere. We would have liked to have gone over to Italy, but funds, you know what I mean. For funds, it had just really stretched us a bit too much. So we got to Andorra. We had a good talk about it. Andorra was cheap for hotels. Pamplona was cheap for hotels. So it worked out better just to have 2 nights at 2 nice places, and. Obviously you're clawing a bit of money back then because you're paying less for hotels and you're not using fuel every day. So we decided then, like I said, go through France, try a little few French villages out, because in the past we've had some little stonkers in French villages, haven't we?
Yeah, we just now know the next tour we're just going to batter France, go right through there, do as many miles as we possibly can, and
well, we'll only be going around top of France, really, won't we? Because, like I say, I think the next tour is going to be direct to Italy, Switzerland and all that.
Oh my God, look at this weather.
So that'll be... I know. We've scraped the weather all the way home. We've the odd little drip now and again, but it's not rain. But just as we're getting home, it's raining. So I'm going to ask about get it bike away and take out luggage off and that affairs, nip it shop for some bacon and eggs and what have you. Absolute. We've not had nothing to eat. Absolutely
Although we
starving.
had a fair bit of food yesterday, and watching the cabaret we had a bit of food, and
Oh, yeah, we had a pizza watching cabaret. Folks, so we've took a few pictures, a little video.
I enjoyed it, you know.
Yeah, but you know what? It was one of those. It was absolute cheese, proper
And they give it
cheese
everything
for cabaret.
they
But they put everything they had into it, and parts of it were quite funny. You know what I mean? You've sort of got to let yourself go a bit and just let yourself get into it, and it was. But they did the Greatest Showman at the end, like I think, and that was I got after about 10 minutes I got lost with that. It was a bit, it just like loads of noise.
But there was loads of people watching, really enjoying themselves.
Yeah, it was nice to watch people enjoy themselves on board because they had made an effort with cabaret. They'd done really, really well with it, and it was watchable.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It was no Broadway performance or anything like that.
Hollywood, no.
No. There was no expense spent. But you know what I mean? It was funny. It was all right. So if you fancy going on there, you know, it's a great way to get over to Europe on from Hull to Rotterdam. Yeah. It just cuts that awful ride home out. I don't mind riding down there because you're excited and that, and you don't feel it going down. But coming home, that like the last time, it was about 7 hours with traffic. Oh, it was a slog. And every time you do it, you say, that's it, never again am I coming home this way.
And
never again. And we're not.
Definitely not.
So I think, because to be fair, if you ride into Calais, you can ride to Rotterdam just as easy. Obviously it's a bit more for the thing home, but you're also saving yourself 3 or 4 hours ride home. Now we've done this non-stop. It took us we always stopped for fuel, didn't we? So it took us about an hour and 40 minutes to get home, which is like a third of what it would usually take.
Proper windy way home though, babe.
Oh, it's been grim. The wind's been terrible, absolutely
and that's
terrible.
Why I've not put the camera on much, because with having the adventure lid on, and my head's just blowing all over the show.
I know, because Faye's got the peak. Faye's got peak on her helmet, and they blew her head off before. If she bobs up behind me for have a look, when just gets the peak, yanks the head back. Oh. Anyway, let's get off this motorway, folks, and we'll have a little chat on the way in, and we'll see what we can do. See you in a bit. Well, folks, that's us. It's us done. Oh, it's proper miserable when you come back. Bloody roads are wet, and you're back home, toes over, thinking about next one. Thinking about going to work Monday. Not. But yeah, anyway, just got to say thanks for everybody that's commented. We have put a few bits up on the Tins Untold Facebook page. Now, anybody, just jump on there if you want. We talk to everybody on there. It's just a bit of a giggle. Nothing serious. Don't sell anything on there. It's not like that. It's just a bit of a way of getting in contact and in touch and seeing what we're up to. A lot of time we're just in bloody pubs having a drink or what have you, but no, we just enjoy life. Like I said, we do this as a bit of fun. We don't take it. We don't get any money for it at all. We don't take it serious.
But it's great
just
to
a
meet
bit of a
people
laugh.
who are enjoying it as well, though, isn't it? It's great to get to see other people.
Yeah.
And share everything we do.
Oh, definitely. Well, it makes you a bit humble as well. Anyway, people, you know, who've watched the channel and they know much about our tours as we do. Somebody will tell you something about where you've been in past, and you think, oh Christ, and it is a bit humble watching, you know, when you talk to people about that. It's it is, really do appreciate it. As I said, it's just a bit of a laugh, like, and it has took off a bit.
It's great that we've got a lot more subscribers as well. The more the merrier.
Yeah, we had a little surge. Right, we were about 200 in a day or something. Where that come from, no idea. The new had been put up. You know, it's just one of those things. It happens now and again. And then you might just get 1 or 2 every week for ages, and I don't know. It is a strange old thing. It is. But anyway, we'll go love you and leave you. Might do a quick one at house after we're having breakfast.
Hey, this is the route I walk up and down here.
Yeah, Fair brings their dog down here. Yeah. I know, get back fit again. I've got to admit, this tour, I struggle with bread. I'm really bad with bread. It just blows me up like out. I don't know why. I'm not intolerant to it. Bread just does me in really bad. and that's when you're abroad, that's all you have. So on next tour, I'm going to make a conscious effort, try and stay away from the bread and, you know, get meats and all that, and a bit of fruits and veg and all the rest of it. Can only but try, can't we? Can only but try. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching this. Please like and subscribe, all that nonsense. Feel free to message us anytime. Tunes on Tour, Facebook page, there's some on Instagram,
And we'll
some on Twitter.
Try and meet up with as many as
I
we
answer
can
everybody.
as well, babe, in the next few weeks.
Yeah, like I say, feel free to message us anytime about anything. You know what I mean? Even if you just you fancy meeting for a drink, if you're not a million miles away, we're up for out like that. It's right. It's right.
Thank you.
So anyway, thanks for that.
Ta-ra.
First saying to that.
Yeah.
Are you definitely switched on? Let me check. Yeah, I think you switched on. I couldn't even see then. I looked, I couldn't see. Anyway, folks, till next time. We'll speak to you soon.